Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. It is Sunday, March 27th. I don't know why I keep doing that. You guys don't care what day it is here. So March, what a busy month, man. That's why I'm a little late getting this video shot. I was on vacation for 2 weeks. We went to Washington, D.C., and it was just a fantastic trip. Took my best friend's kids. They've never been before. So it was really fun sharing one of my favorite cities with them and having them experience that. And then yesterday was the First Lady's birthday, so happy birthday to my amazing wife who, I don't know how she tolerates and puts up with me, but she does, and I love her for it, so happy birthday, honey. This afternoon we'll be going over to my mother-in-law's house, and we'll be actually celebrating her birthday. It was just her and I yesterday, so we got the family coming this afternoon, so that'll be fun. So on the FOP side of the house, I want to make sure that we talk about two things. And the first one, I need to pull up my email here just for a second. Okay, so Friday. Whew. Like I said, it's been a busy month. Friday afternoon, Justin and I met with, and I just slipped it again, Annie Foster. For those of you who live in Maricopa County, that's a name that you should get familiar with very quickly, and that's something that you need to pay very close attention to. As you know, your county attorney has resigned, and right now, Ms. Foster is trying to get on the ballot so that she can run for county attorney, but people have to sign a petition. You have to live in Maricopa County, obviously, and you have to go on her webpage and sign the petition to get her on the ballot. I can't stress to you how important that is to have more than one candidate. Otherwise you guys are going to be stuck with whoever the heir apparent is up there. I'm not here to try and tell you to pick sides. I'm not telling you who to vote for, but getting her on the ballot is going to be important. So it's Annie, A-N-N-I, Foster. Foster is how it sounds. So please do yourself a favor, look it up. Justin's going to shoot his video. He's going to talk about it a little bit more. But I want to tell you, I think it's vitally important that you get her on the ballot. And then, of course, our questionnaires are about to go out to all the candidates that we've been speaking with, so that we can get those to the committee, and we can see where we're going to go with endorsements this go around. I know we normally don't dabble in the local, little smaller elections like Maricopa County Attorney, but because of the kind of strangeness that went on up there, we may have to discuss that for this go around, just because that was a weird situation up there, and we definitely don't want to see it continue or get worse. So we'll be discussing that further down the road. So the other thing, and for me, I think this is fantastic news. I hope I'm not like totally crazy here, but if you haven't seen the Facebook post or the thank you letter that we sent to Senator Mark Kelly. The one thing I want to point out about that, there was a lot of money that was generated for Arizona law enforcement, but more importantly, Senator Kelly was not one of the co-sponsors for the Social Security Fairness Act. He is now, and to me, that's a massive, massive deal. I thank him greatly for that. Hopefully now we can actually see some progress in the House and in the Senate on the national level, and we can get that through, and people who have earned their Social Security can start collecting all of their Social Security, and I think we're actually closer now than I would have told you 6 months ago. I think there's a good chance now, so we'll see what happens there, but I want to make sure you're aware of that. As far as the state legislature goes, everything's still moving along. We haven't had any really big surprises. Justin's going to go into great detail about everything that's going on in his next video. I just want to touch on one thing. I know there's a bazillion questions out there about this 7-year drop bill. So the 7-year drop bill is currently on the Congress side of the state legislature. It's already passed the Senate. It passed the Senate, it passed committee, passed the Senate, and now it's passed the House committee. I know everyone's talking about all these amendments that are happening and all these crazy things that are going on. Well, the bill has passed the House committee. And the only amendment that was on there was the one that originally passed. So as far as we know, that bill is still moving forward with adding 2 years to the drop. but it's going to be a smooth rate of return on those last 2 years. I'm not 100% certain what that means. In talking to some of my financial friends, they're not 100% certain what that means, so we're just going to have to figure it out once it's passed and signed into law, if that happens. I know that there are rumors running all over the place about this bill and about what's going to happen to it. I would say just be patient, continue to wait, and let's see what happens. Obviously, FOP, we originally weren't in support of this bill, but then once they amended it the first time to add the work group to work on tiers 2 and 3, that's when we signed on in support, because to me, and I know I'm an old dog here, and I'm on the very tail end of my career, but in my view, the people we want to be keeping around are these younger generation officers that have, they still got a long way to go. We need to make things a little bit better for them, because tier 1, we've got it okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with tier 1. But tiers 2 and 3 are just a disaster. So we've got to get those fixed. So as soon as they changed that bill and added that to it, I was all for it. So we'll see what happens. All of our other bills are looking really good. We haven't heard of any rumblings or anything coming up. They should be, both of our FOP bills should be coming up for their final vote relatively soon. I'm actually a little surprised that I'm shooting this video without knowing for certain that it has passed and is headed to the governor's desk. But that's where we're at. So those are still in the works, and we'll hopefully know something. I hope I know something next month, but we'll see. So that's about it for March. That's about it. So next month, just so you guys are aware, I will be headed out to San Diego for Western States Conference. It's just a quick Thursday, Friday, Saturday thing, and then drive back. So I'll be out there. I'll handle that for the state business, and then we'll come back and I'll shoot the video, and we'll see. Hopefully, we'll have a bunch of good news for you. But again, I think we already had good news. That Mark Kelly deal, for me, that's a big deal. I hope you guys agree. I don't want to brag too much, but we were in the house. We were at the game when Alex Ovechkin passed Jaromir Jagr for third all-time in goal scoring. Just saying. Don't be too jealous. But it was a really cool historical moment to actually be in the house for, so that was awesome. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. I promise. I'm out of here. So, be safe. Take care of yourselves, right? I'm actually headed to the doctor on Tuesday. Remember I told you we're not messing around no more. It's time to take care of ourselves a little bit better. We're not invincible, and we need to take better care of ourselves. So better care of yourself. Take care of each other. And I hope everyone has a great end of March and an awesome April. And I will see you probably the 3rd or 4th week of April when I shoot the April video. Until then, if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out, and stay FOP strong. Thanks, everybody.